If you are getting less than 7 hours of sleep each night, most likely you are not functioning at your best. Melatonin use increased 425% between 1999 and 2018. 23% of adults in the U.S. are taking Benadryl or another medication to help them sleep. By the year 2028, sleep trackers are expected to be an $11.2 billion business. So, are we trying to get better sleep? Yes, but it's how we're going about it that matters. Welcome to the second video of how to get your best sleep, some tips and tricks on getting us our best, not only sleep duration, but also quality of sleep. In the first video, I gave the first 13 tips and tricks, so I'm going to start with this video at number 14 and just continue the list. And stay tuned to the end of this video where I'm going to share an exercise that I've done to help me address some of the stressors or sources of anxiety that I have dealt with. Number 14 is talk with your pharmacist about the medications that you're taking. Medications can impact our sleep quality and duration either positively or negatively. So talk with your pharmacist, show them the list of the medications you're taking, and inquire as to the impact some of those side effects might be having on your sleep quality and duration. I've had individuals ask me if it makes sense for them to take melatonin. If melatonin is working for you, yes. I am not opposed at all to medications or supplement use. I use them as well. The issue I have with medications or supplements being used is when they're replacing good quality lifestyle. If you're taking melatonin because you're using a screen up until the time you're going to sleep, so you need melatonin to counter it, that's probably not a great use of melatonin. Your body naturally makes melatonin. You are messing that up when you're staring at a screen right up until the time you go to sleep. Number 15 is ask your pharmacist or your provider about the use of other supplements, such as L-theanine, GABA, 5-HTP, magnesium, as well as melatonin. These supplements have a lot of potential to help give us what we're needing to improve our sleep quality. I actually use some of these supplements and I have the links for them below. Number 16 is using essential oils. They can help calm us down. I've got some links below of some of the oils I've used. Number 17 is eating healthy foods. Removing processed foods and ultra-processed foods will actually improve our sleep quality. It actually reduces our reflux, it reduces our pain, as well as improving our sleep and our toxicity load. Number 18 is address your mental health issues. If you're dealing with anxiety, depression, or anything else, work on those. Remember, sleep is critical to every other area of our life. If you're trying to improve your health and wellness and you haven't addressed your sleep, you need to make sleep your priority. Number 19 is address your stressors. Literally make a list of the things that stress you out. Those things that you can remove from your life, remove those stressors. If you can't, then start addressing those stressors. Some of these might be actually something dramatic. I need to change jobs. I need to downsize. I actually did both of those things. Seems really, really dramatic. But your health and wellness is one of the most valuable things that you have. Number 20 is decrease your toxicity load. I have the link to my toxicity products guide below if you're interested in that. The less toxins you're taking in, the less struggle your body's going to have at night. Number 21 is address hormone imbalances. Talk with your physician and figure out the best therapy approach for you. Number 22 is address your pelvic floor issues. If you're getting up more than twice during the night to go to the restroom, you might have some pelvic floor issues. And you can go to a pelvic floor therapist and work on getting some of that therapy. This is not only true for women, it's also true for men. Number 23 is, if at all possible, leave your phone in the other room. I'm not hearing the extra noises and I have a little less EMF shooting at me. Number 24 is address your pain. For me, a lot of the source of my pain was the inflammation that was being caused by my lifestyle. So as I changed my eating, as I changed my exercise routine, my pain started to decrease and my sleep quality improved. I actually reached a point where I was able to come off my pain medications and steroids that I was using. And number 25 is address your other chronic health conditions. Ironically, when you start working on lifestyle in general, chronic disease symptoms start to dissipate, but you need to address what you need to address. If you're dealing with sleep apnea, you need to go have a sleep study and get on a machine that helps you sleep well. If you're dealing with chronic pain, you need to be taking your medications and your steroids so your quality of sleep can improve. Anytime your sleep quality and duration goes down, your chronic disease symptoms go up. Often our anxiety is a learned response. In the last video, I talked about how my body had actually reached a point where it was dealing almost with muscle memory. It was waking me up at night with anxiety, even when I had already addressed my anxiety. my central nervous system was basically stuck in a loop of muscle memory, and I had to break that loop. But before I could do that, I actually had to address the anxiety and the stress in the first place. For many of us, we're actually taught to avoid negative emotions. I would encourage you, number one, to not label your emotions as positive or negative at all. Emotions are simply messengers sending us signals on whether a need is being met or a need is not being met. There really is no positive or negative. So avoid making that label, and furthermore, don't avoid the emotions at all. Actually turn into the emotions and ask what the emotion is trying to communicate in terms of a need being met or not met. This changes our approach to an emotion because it's less about the feeling behind it and it's more about the message that it's trying to send us. Our body is constantly trying to be in a state of homeostasis. So if I have a positive emotion, that's a need being met. If I have a negative emotion, I have a need not being met. In this way, the emotions don't control me. They simply communicate something to me, and then I determine my response to that emotion based on whether or not I need that need met or not. It's an important and valuable tool and exercise to be able to use. If you're looking to improve your health and wellness, if you're looking to improve your quality of life and your sleep, reach out to me today. We can partner together to improve your health and wellness.